How do you feel about women 45 and older having children naturally? I believe that it can be either a good thing or a bad thing. So they can run they can have a higher risk of miscarriage and chromosomal abnormalities such as Down syndrome. However, I do feel that with with the right precautions and prenatal care, this the chances can be decreased, but still with women over 45, you're still running the risk of those things that I have listed before. Um, how do you feel about women 45 and older having children through artificial means? I believe that IVF is not right because I believe that God created us a certain way to procreate. Some advantages of IVF include a higher success rate of pregnancy. It helps overcome infertility for both the woman and the man, and you'll be able to plan the pregnancy. Some disadvantages of IVF include higher costs. Multiple attempts may be required, or multiple organisms may be have to be inserted at the same time. And ethical concerns. I do believe that it's not ethical because I believe that God created us a certain way for procreation, not that we create life on our own, but the way He intended for us to create life. What are your thoughts on birth control for teenagers? How about for any age? My thoughts on birth control for teenagers or any age is that I feel that it's negative, but I understand that it can be beneficial depending on the situation or what may have happened. I do believe that God created sex for reproduction and pleasure, but inside the covenant of a marriage. However, I do know that many of us may not see it that way, and that we see it as pleasure and not really understand the magnitude of what we're doing, I guess, and not really understand what risk that we're running. Some pros of birth control are decreased risk of STDs if using a condom, that they can be long-lasting in the form of an IUD or a birth control implant, and then also zero chance of getting pregnant if you practice abstinence. Some cons of birth control are that it may be irreversible, such as a vasectomy or tubal ligation. It may be more expensive than other methods. The expensive methods are the pills or an implant, and then may cause heavy or irregular periods, such as with an IUD. So what are your thoughts on abortion for any age? So I believe that abortion is wrong. I do understand that unfortunate situations can happen, such as rape, unplanned pregnancies, and medical emergencies, but I do believe that there are more ethical routes to take, such as having a C-section or giving the baby up for adoption after giving birth. Some pros of abortion are that it could decrease the amount of unsafe and dangerous abortions that happen, and that the bans deny bodily autonomy, creating a wide range of repercussions. The cons of abortion are that it can cause trauma to the mother, and that life begins at conception, so it is considered murder. And increased sex education and health insurance would eliminate the need for abortion.